Well, hi folks, I just want to sort of share a bit of information with you. Some of you may be aware of it, but some of you not. I was tidying my strawberries up from last year that I grow in pots, and I noticed that quite a few had died, so I thought, oh, they've just been frozen to death and died. So there's some there, which are okay, and there's a few more there. So what I did, I had a pot like this with loads of dead strawberry plants in, so I thought, oh, I'll just throw it on my garden. So what I did, I chucked it onto my soil, and to my horror, there were absolutely hundreds of little grubs in, which have obviously killed the strawberries. And I didn't know what they were, but I found out yesterday that they're actually Vine Weevil larvae or grubs, which will eventually pupate into adult vine weevils, which, you know, are absolute pests. They eat all your leaves and plants, but the grubs are terrible. They get into the roots, they get into the soil, especially in containers, and they just eat the roots and the plants die. So I will just show you. I've got another pot which I found a lot of dead ones in, and I didn't tip that out after being stupid enough to tip them onto my garden. I've kept this. I'm going to throw it in the rubbish anyway. I'm not going to use it because obviously it's full. So we'll see if there are any in this. So what I'll do, which is quite difficult with one hand, I'll tip it out and we'll see if there's any in here, and I'll just try and show you what they look like. There we go. There's a few coming out now. I'll just put them to one side. Another one. And they just eat the roots, eat the plants. Oh, there's loads of them. Oh, it's full of them again. In there, look. Another one. Because it was a frost last night, they've obviously got the sense to get down into the where it's not frozen. So I'll pick these up and I'll just give you a quick look of, show you what they look like. So I'll get into the sunshine. So if you see there, look, they're like little maggoty things with like a brown head. And I found them in the sort of in the crowns of my strawberries, in the roots, all over them, and they've just obviously just eaten all the roots and killed them stone dead. So there you go. If you find any sort of dead strawberries in pots or in the garden, have a root around the soil, and if you find any of these, try and get rid of them. I think you can spray certain things on, but I'm not a big fan of that. But you don't want to let them pupate, because obviously, sorry, not pupate, yeah, pupate maybe into adults. So like I say, I'm going to chuck that soil away. Not going to do anything. I'm not going to compost it, because these, if I do, then these will just turn into big adults and the cycle will be continued. So just thought I'd share that with you. A bit of something I learnt yesterday. These little things are Vine Weevil grubs, and they do absolute mayhem to your container plants, roots and everything. As you can see, look at them warming up now, the little sods. They will be squashed shortly. That's about it, folks. See you later.